see on page 15, start from page 15. It talks about the journey to the chalkboard. The journey to the chalkboard. How did the writer, the author of the book, presented the journey to the chalkboard? The quotation here: teaching might not have been the dream, but it became the destiny. Sometimes purpose finds us where we never thought to look. And this is from the writer, the Chalkboard CEO. There are times we'll find ourselves in a place, in a career that we never thought of. But then it is a signal directing us to where we can actually perform at the peak, where we can actually implement the gift residing in us and affect life more positively. And so if you find yourself to become a teacher, teaching within the four walls of the classroom, that is not your limit. It is never a ceiling for you. The classroom is not a ceiling for you. It is not a limit. It is not a barrier for you. It is not a barricade. That is something that can put a stoppage to how far one can go in life. It is a launch pad, and it determines on how you make use of that platform. And so the writer goes further to say that I didn't always like the weight of a piece of chalkboard, but somewhere between the childhood dreams and grown-up decisions, I found myself drawn not just to a career, but to a calling. The chalkboard was never just a surface for the scribbles. It became a symbol of impact, a symbol of legacy, of lives waiting to be shaped. My journey to the chalkboard wasn't straight or sudden. It was a slow unfolding, a series of nods and whispers that this was where I was meant to be. And in the moment when purpose met the chalkboard, I stopped looking for another path. I had found my platform. And from the platform is where I am reading from today as a teacher. And so, when you find yourself in a place, never thought it's not meant for you. As long as you find your place in that position, do all you could do to bring out a value that could affect lives and generations to come. Teaching is not just a job, it is a divine assignment, a sacred trust, a calling that transcends mere employment. It is the art of shaping lives. This is my definition for teaching. The art of shaping lives and the science of nurturing minds. But even those who are divinely sent to do a work can find themselves weary, broken and bruised by the very path in which they have chosen or in which they were called to walk. Yes, teaching have its own. There is no career to say in life that does not have its own challenges. Teaching is not an exception. There are challenges in this. When you want to talk about the paycheck, it's not encouraging. When you want to talk about facilities that could support, that could aid effective teaching, they are not in a way sufficient. Most